take none. Okay, so let me just tell y'all about the time I did one of the craziest, like, well, no, who haven't skipped school in their life? Well, probably a bunch of good kids. I'm technically a good kid too, but yeah, I definitely skipped school. So, but it was for a good reason though. It was for a good reason. So, my grandma used to have to pick us up and take me and my brother and sister to school. This was back, I think, 10th grade. Which 10th grade, for some reason, some of the craziest stuff happened to me. Like, I just wanted to experiment that year. Anyway, so my grandma used to pick us up and take me and my brother and sister to school and stuff when my mama and daddy be at work or whatever. And, like, it was this one day, we always used to be, like, cooking. No, were we cooking in the morning? For some reason, we had the oven on. Oh, yeah, so we used to have the oven on because we were trying to dry clothes. Because we didn't have a dryer. Yeah, we was living like that. So, we had an oven on. So, one time I had the oven on or whatever, and me and my grandma or whatever, we left, and my grandma always be like, "Did y'all turn the oven off?" Because we do forget, like, but she always reminds us to turn it off. So, this time she said something about it, but you know how you be like, all right, or you say okay, but you don't necessarily go do it. Anyway, so we in the car and went to school, and it's in the back of my mind, like, dang, I probably did not turn that stove off. But I'm like, we'll be fine or whatever. And in my mind, I don't know why I thought the house was going. Well, I don't know, but in my mind, I'm thinking the house is going to set on fire. Like, it's going to be on fire. So I'm like, and then all I kept thinking about is, I'm going to be blamed for it. Everybody go hate me type stuff. And I'm like, no. So we get to school or whatever, and friends, that's not my friends at the time. Anyways, we used to be, I would hang with them, whatever, and I told them, I'm like, I think I left the stove on. Now I think about the stuff we used to talk about. Anyways, I think I left the stove on at home. And mind you, I live like, I want to say like 15 minutes away from the school if you walking. So they like, basically they sit in there not helping the situation at all. Like, dang, that's crazy. Are you sure? You need to call somebody, which nobody's at the house. My grandma picks us up and takes us to school, and she goes back to her house. So she would have been irritated if I would have called her. Like, I think I left the stove on after she told me to turn it off. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So about lunchtime, we used to eat lunch at like 11 something. So around that time, I'm thinking to myself, I need to go back home. Like, I gotta turn the stove off. Mind you, now that I think about it, after all that time, cause that's what happened. So I heard a fire truck go by, and I'm like, that's my house. I'm like, they are going to my house. I'm just waiting for the call, like, you set the house on fire. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go home. So me and my friends, whatever, we was figuring out how we was gonna leave to school, because I went to Old Redford, and Old Redford was definitely not a strict school. Like, it was very easy for you to just walk out, but at the same time, it wasn't. Like, we had security. We got that lady that sat at the front desk, and she sometimes be watching. Like, it was just gonna be too risky trying to do that. Then I was gonna leave out the side door, but that door alarm goes off. So I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I wound up going. We decided I'm gonna go out the front door because that door don't have an alarm, and we just gonna wait till nobody's paying attention or whatever. So it's about, I want to say 12 something, and me and my friends gather at the door, which we look like some idiots, but we gathered at the door, and I run out. I look like such an idiot running out this door. Now that I think about it, they was all laughing at me. Like, so when I tell you I'm running home, and the craziest thing is that my mama and daddy, I don't know what it is, but every time I'm doing something bad, or something, it don't even gotta be bad, just me trying to live my life, they always catch me. Like, it's not that I be doing stuff stupidly or don't be playing right. They always catch me. So they I'm thinking they gonna pull up at any moment. Like, while I'm running across the street, I'm like, they just gonna randomly be on their way home or something and just see me running like an idiot. I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry up. So that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, if I hurry up and get to the house or whatever, things would be straight. So I make it to the house, whatever. The stove was not on. I'm like, bruh. Not only did I think I set the house on fire, but I just knew. I'm like, okay, Marie, I'm pretty sure you left the stove on. So, and I was sure that fire truck was us. Like, it was, you know how, like, something keep crossing your mind. Like, I didn't know for sure that fire truck was for me, but it kept crossing my mind. Like, that fire truck is going to your house, and that's what made me like, I gotta go. So I'm there, the stove was not on, so my friend, they told me to grab them some snacks or something while I'm at home, you know, because I'm there anyway. So I'm getting snacks or whatever. I hear the car alarm outside. I'm like, oh man, daddy home. Mind you, I did not lock the door. I didn't lock the door when I came in, so I had to hurry up. I didn't have enough time to freaking, because I went to go check to make sure that was them. Idiot. Once I heard that car alarm, I should have just immediately tried to make everything like it was before, you know, I got there. No. I did not go and lock the door. I went to go see if that was them, which I already knew it was them. And I had to put everything I had in my hands back where it was, and I had to rush to my room into the closet. So now when mom and daddy coming into the house, thinking that the door was unlocked, and we left the door unlocked when we went to school in the morning, which we did not. But I would rather take that chance than for them to catch me. So I was like, skip it. I'm hiding in the closet, and I don't know why I thought mom was just gonna come in my room and I don't know why I thought she was gonna come in there, but I just knew like she about to come in here and see me in this closet. So she walked that way, but she didn't come in my room. So I'm like, all right. Now I'm texting my friends like, how am I about to get out of this house? Which, nah, my mom and daddy, see, they the type like, you be surprised how they punish you. Like, certain stuff, it could be the smallest thing. They don't want to take my phone. You can't do this. I get cussed out. Can't go nowhere. Then sometimes they be understanding or whatever, and then they just let you off with like a warning or just cuss you out. So I didn't know what I was getting, but I know that I was in a position where I did not want to be on punishment, and I'm like, no. And I don't know what else they might do, take my phone or whatever, because my mama is very safety pro, and I lived in Detroit at the time. So me walking home, they wouldn't even want me to walk to school by myself. They would have my brother walk me if we did have to walk, or they would have my grandma drive, you know, to come get us. Like, it was, my mama hated me walking by myself. Even across the street, we had this little Subway across the street. She did not want me walking over there with my friends. Like, so me walking home by myself, that would have been a story. So I'm in the closet texting my friends like, mom and daddy just walked in the house, I don't know what to do. I need to figure out a way to leave, because if I stay here the whole time, eventually they're going to pull up to the school and realize I'm not up there. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, in my mind, thinking I'm just going to go out and take one, put a team, go out there and just be like, look, I'm in the closet. I came home because I thought the stove was on. And it wasn't. And I'm like, you know, they didn't understand that. Like, that's a reasonable reason to come home. So I talked myself out of it. My friends like, don't you do that. Don't you leave that closet. Like, stay in there or whatever. So finally, I hear them both go upstairs or whatever. And I hear the toilet flush. I hear enough noises upstairs to know that they both upstairs. So I waited a little while or whatever to see if they was going to keep making noise. Because I'm like, if I walk out of this closet and somebody on their way downstairs, I'm going to be really frustrated. So I made sure they both was upstairs or whatever. And I was like, my sister, she got this. So my room is like, my mom and daddy room is upstairs and my brother's room was upstairs. And then my room, my sister's room is downstairs. And my sister's room is right next to mine. And she had a door, like a door to escape. An escape door. Well, that's what it was in my case. And I was like, I'm about to go out that door. Because I'm like, if I go to the front door, the stairs the staircase to my mama's room and the bathroom and the living room and all of that stuff was by the front door. And I'm like, if I go to the front door and try to open it or whatever, and then mama coming down the stairs, she's going to see me at the front door caught red-handed. And I'm like, no. So I went out the back door, and it made so much noise. Like, you know how when you sneak in to do something and like, oh my god, your phone want to drop, keys want to make noise, everything want to be loud. at that point I didn't care. I'm like, my mom and daddy gonna think somebody's breaking in. But I gotta do this. I gotta go because I'm not about to. I'd rather lose and then have to do the walk of shame. But at least I tried rather than just not trying at all. So I went out the back door and I just started running. And I just knew my daddy heard me close that back door because it was loud. But I'm like, they all the way upstairs. Maybe they didn't hear it. Anyways, I started running. And then going out the back door, that's where my mom and daddy room is at. So they got a window, literally, like they can look out the window and see me running. Oh my God. So I didn't care. I just started running and I'm waiting like they gonna call me, talk about, where was you doing at home? We just saw you running. So I'm like, all right, I'm running or whatever. Then it started raining. I'm like, okay, so not only am I looking stupid because every car that ride by is looking at me, and now I'm running in the rain. So I'm like, how am I gonna get back in the building? Then the school is gonna know that I was just outside because I'm wet. So I'm just running as fast as I can, trying to hurry up and make it there because I don't want to get too wet or whatever. Didn't work. Made it to the school or whatever. Mind you, then I missed 2 classes, which I used to skip class all the time. That was nothing. I didn't really care about them calling my parents because, like, as long as my grades was good, I was like, I don't really care. But at the same time, like, I've been gone for that long. So my friends, they had to let me in through the gym in the front of the school. And it was so stupid because had I came in through the actual front door, the only person who would have seen me was the lady at the front desk. And maybe 2 people who was sitting down who was in trouble. Not the whole gym. The gym was full of people. And then I had to come in soaking. I just knew somebody in the gym was going to come up to me. Like one of the gym teachers like, where you just come from? Or because it just looked like we was murdering somebody. Like, it just looked like we was doing something we was not supposed to be doing. A bunch of girls huddling up in the back in the little dark, because it was dark over there, in this little spot where the front door at. Well, not the front door, but the front door to the gym. And then I'm coming out with. Man. So, my mom and daddy, I went to class or whatever. Everything was smooth. I had to, well, no, actually, no, I don't think I went to class. No, I didn't go to class because I was too wet. Anyways, so I didn't go to class. I just waited it out or whatever. And then my mama came to give me whatever at the end of the day. And I had to fix my hair too because I'm like, I don't want mama to suspect anything because at the end, I'm just going to start pouring out everything that happened because I'm going to think she know. So she pulled up or whatever. I wait to see like if she acted suspicious or whatever, if they, speculate, or if she gonna tell me somebody broke into the house and I'm gonna have to act surprised. So I get in the car, everything is normal, but you know how your parents, like, they about to really get into you. They want to see if you gonna confess. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, man, now she testing me. Now she trying to see if I'm gonna come forth with what happened. I'm not. I was just like, oh well, it's just gonna have to be what it is. So then I get to the house and my daddy like, how y'all leave the door unlocked or whatever, which we had a security system set up so like you lock the door with the just pressing the lock button. Easiest thing in the world. We had no reason not to lock the door, but we did, things just got a little rough. So I ain't say nothing. I was just like, they was sitting there cussing us out and I'm just like, yeah, I know, da da da. And they didn't know that I left the school. So even when they watch this video, they gonna find out. I hope. Well, they can't punch me now. I'm grown, but bro, like, why I look so cute? But yeah, I be sneaking and doing stuff.